Hey, bud. How's it going? Well, today, I think my rad came. We'll find out. I'm gonna open it up. I can test fit that. I don't know if it's my rad or my intercooler. Pretty sure my rad. Oh yeah. Cool. So I'll be able to test fit this with the fan. See how that works. I know I got my intercooler, but my plan is to have my rad mounted sort of semi-high, and then my intercooler is going to plumb underneath it and on top. So open that up, have a little look-see. See if we can make stuff fit. I have this bar pulled off on the other side so I can easily get my rad in and out of there. But I'll have to make some ears for the rad. But gonna see how she fits, and then we'll go from there. Well, it looks like it's going to work fine, but I have a pretty limited space between the rad and here. So I'm going to have to get my intercooler first and see before I make any mounts for this. And I might have to bend out my bottom. You can see my rad line. This one schwanks in. I'm going to have to kick it out so I can go out and around to get to this filler. And probably mount the rad higher just so these things are parallel, so I can just do a little sloop around to it. But I guess, like I say, I'll wait till my intercooler comes and we'll continue fitting that. At least I got, yeah, that's all I can do. We'll go back to doing other things. I have lots of other stuff I can do. The rad looks good, looks like she'll work, so I just don't want to make any mounts and have to redo stuff. So I'm trying to fit 3 things in there: intercooler, a condenser, and this rad. And I would love to run the mechanical clutch, like the mechanical fan. If I can't, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice. We got the whole roof is done. I've pulled all the screws out of the trim, or windlace, or whatever I've been calling it. So we have all those pulled out. So that's all good and sealed up. Keep meaning to do this dash, so I'll probably maybe do that tonight. I'll prep it, shoot some paint on it. I guess I'll shoot it the same color that I did the rest of the interior, seeing how everybody's kind of convinced me that I should do it in a satin as well. So we will shoot the dash, and then I'm going to find out what color I'm doing. Hopefully I got something a similar color to do that. If not, I'll figure something out. I'll spray something on it. I gotta find some, I don't know if I'm gonna tin or what. I have one template for those inner pieces, so I can mirror those inserts. And yeah, everything was kind of closed today, so I couldn't get any carpet runner to do my floors. But maybe I can steal some from the house and buy the wife a new one. At least I get my front seats in. The back seats aren't that important. I can put the stuff in after the fact because they just bolt down here and I can kind of work my way around it all. That way I can get that down, and then I can kind of make up some kind of a sill here to hold everything down. But yeah, I'm gonna go in for supper and then come back at her later tonight. least I got the top part of the dash done tonight. Not very motivated. Kind of ran out of gas. So that'll have to do. I guess tomorrow what I'll do is I'll mask this stuff up, the gauges, sand this stuff down, and I have a nice gunmetal gray that I think I'm going to use on there. Was it gunmetal, or it looks like a stainless finish? So I think that'll look nice on there. But that's tomorrow's plan. I think I'm just going to go in and call her an early night. Alright, new day, new year. I'm going to plan right now, at this point here anyways, is to get this dash painted. And then we can start putting the interior together. I'm not 100% yet if I'm going to use these other little lights. I'm really on the fence. There's one there. Like that might shine the cab up alright. Like if I had one there and one there, but I don't know. I don't have the right hole saw to cut that. And I might just put a light in the middle of the cab. Might be good enough. I don't know. I don't know yet. Anyways, I'm going to start with the dash. Maybe muck around and figure out what I'm going to do with the lights. And see if I can steal the wife's carpet runner so I can make myself some floors and I can start getting the seats in this thing. Cool. Dash is all painted. It's actually a pretty heavy metallic, but that's fine. So we got that in, done. I think I'm gonna focus on the floor now. So, seeing how nothing's open, I can't find anything. Esther's caved in and let me steal her carpet, run her from the house here. I don't want to use the carpeted side. I want to use the rubber side, but at least it's heavy. It's got the carpet like in there, so that'll just be some extra insulation. What I want to do is just use the straight rubber side. So I'm going to measure up, cut. I want to do, this will only do the front part, which is fine because then I can start putting my seats in. I think it'll only get me up to about here. So then I'll have to do another piece under the back of the seat and over. But I think what I got will do this, do the front part and the toe boards or whatever you want to call it, just coming up a little bit. My plan is to have it sit there. I want to glue the edge of it on so that no water can get underneath it or anything. Whatever it does, it has a run off to the side. I'll have floor mats and stuff in here, but yeah. So I'm pretty much going to measure across here, cut it to that length, and then I have to doodad it around all my shifter stuff here. I still have to bolt these all down. I only have like one screw or something in this stuff right now. But I'll probably lift it, get it underneath there, and then work my way around. So my mat is down. I still got to punch through the holes for it, but this part's good. So now I'm going to measure up this bit because I don't have enough to do into the back. I'll have to get some more. I should have enough to do both sides, I'm hoping. So I'm going to measure up here to here. I'm going to run this up. My plan is, because there's an edge on these, so I don't know which side is which here, but I'll probably, the other piece I'm going to let it overlap an inch or two, and I'm going to urethane and glue it over top so the two can't, basically it'll be a one piece molded rubber when it's done. I don't know if it'll be molded. Well, I guess you could say it's molded because it's just a flat floor. But yeah, I'm going to do the one piece up. I'll do a small piece in the middle. I don't know if I'll come up into this thing or not. I might do something different for that. Yeah, let's just get started. Just going to measure this up and then figure out what I need. So to glue that down, I just use some window urethane. I don't know. Stuff's usually pretty strong, so, and it's rubber to rubber, so should be fine. So that's the idea, is to glue that so you don't kick it with your feet and kind of roll it or mess it up. I just cleaned it with some gun wash just to get a good adhesion between the two. So I don't know, should be fine. We'll find out. I'm gonna see if I have enough that I can do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll make a smaller filler in the middle there. If not, then I'll have to wait till I do the back part and have some leftover to do the same darn thing. When I do the back, I'll end up doing the same thing. When I lap over, I'll just glue it to this back edge. For now, the seats come up to, like the rails come up to here, so I should have just enough room to do the same idea to mold the back piece to the front. If not, it's not really, if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. It's under the seat and you won't really see it anyways. So anyways, I'm going to try to cut up the other side, see if that all fits, or measure that up. If I got the same enough to do it, then I'll do that side as well. If not, I'll just do this center section and call her a day. So for Esther's side of the truck, the seat seems to be a little too low. So what I'm going to do is build myself spacers. But all I'm going to do is just TIG weld those in so they're flush, so these can't really move around. So when I run the seat bolt through, she's pretty cherry. This gives me just a little over an inch. The one side will be to the other side. I don't think it'll be noticeable. We'll find out. I'm going to try a couple of these. I'm going to try buzz these all up. I'm just going to take them really quick because I don't want a lot of weld buildup on it. I'm just going to do a little fusion weld, and then we'll see how that seat is to the other side. So slam my back seat in. When I do my rug there, it'll just be easy. I just got to slit it around these things, around the two posts. So figure I'll just get my interior in. It is just about done. My dash is in, seats are in. I put those risers underneath there, so the seats are actually a pretty even height now. It's pretty quiet in here. Our rug is doing not too bad, or our mat. Like I say, I need some more of that area rug and then it'll be golden. So a little bit closer. With that Fandango windlace thing that I did there, she's a little tight now. Gotta get some new somethings for the bottom of the doors to seal that up. Somebody gave me the suggestion to grab those hood, from the hood of the Chevy pickups, they slide into the channel. So I'm gonna go find some and I'll see how that works. So apparently somebody suggests I grab this stuff because it fits directly into that channel, so I guess it might, eh? Let's give it a try. There's like 1, 2, 3. There's a couple. I should have enough to do all my doors. Well, that's a good haul. Should have enough to do all my doors. We'll see when it warms up if it actually works like they say, but it's got the right kind of little V channel or whatever in the back, so I'll give it a shot, see how it works. Well, it does fit really nice. Unfortunately, I need it a little more longer than it is. It's almost got to be twice as thick. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I guess I can put a foam strip on it just to double it up, which is what I might do for now, until I can find something that fits this properly. Because the original style is like this. There's just a flap that hangs. So I don't know how much more you get. It's like my finger out the bottom there. So I guess even that one probably doesn't reach. I don't even know. I was using my phone to check the how much light I had. Let's do that again. See how bad that door is. Basically, I'm shining my light. You see a little bit, but nothing like the other side. The back door's got a lot more light happening there. This one is not quite the same. You see a lot of light in there. So you can see I need a good inch more than what's going on there. So I'll keep hunting around, see what I can do. Either that or there's more than enough of this stuff. I can maybe glue a strip of this onto here. That might not be too bad. That way the rubber will meet rubber. So I think this is all what's excess of that one door, and it's almost enough to do the second door here. So with there being another one truck or so out there, one or two, I could probably rip those off. I might actually have enough to do this. But either way, I'll do the rubbers on the doors for now, unless I figure something else out. I do have more of this weather stripping. I could maybe... Oh, I have some upstairs I could use. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I think for now, I think that's what we're going to call this one. Didn't do too bad. What do we got to do? I still got to get some more of this area rug or whatever. Carpet runner is what it is. So it's got a straight rubber back on it. This seems to be working okay. Like it's staying together. So that's a win. So we pretty much have our interior in. I'm going to figure out a rear view mirror down the road. I wouldn't mind doing one of those mirrors with the cameras on it. Well, like the rear views, just so I could just, for my truck trailer, for hitching the gooseneck and maybe a bumper hitch. But whatever, that's down the road. We'll figure that out as we go. I'm waiting on my other parts to come. So my other rad, my intercooler. Once we get those, then we can start farting around with that. I do have the right master cylinder, so I'm probably going to maybe start on that tomorrow, along with plumbing all my brake lines. So then at least I have brakes. And then when I have my rad, my intercooler, we can actually take it for a boot. Well, close. We have to just finish up these wheel adapters. I still have to bring them back, and we got to get them fixed up yet. They need to be countersunk a little bit and opened up a wee bit just for my lug nuts. And then I just got to smash in all the studs and call her a day. But yeah, there's still lots to do, but we're getting there. So anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.